We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding in, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. The second for one, back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Justin Bour, hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Wil Myers. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buxton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses with it for ball four. So the bases will be loaded now with two away. Jonathan Schoop is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Buxton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready now, Max Kepler. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And he gets ahead 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, it looks like
a swing and a miss. That. So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Greg Garcia.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Kiermaier.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, JT Realmuto. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Great support from his infield though, as that's the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Buxton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Buxton looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Garcia. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Greg Garcia.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And the 2-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Throw on to Mauer will be in. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
First baseman number 7.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off. The plate there, and it's ball.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. Runners on first with one down. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Lifted in the air to center. Pham giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Waka comes set. 0-2 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts. Colton Wong will stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Myers.
Shot toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Digging in, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Max.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bour ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Third
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Polanco.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's Jonathan Schoop. Now
for the Cardinals. Shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Ready for another shot now. Greg Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2. Fernando Rodney is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. And low and inside with the fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Colton Wong stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so there's some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you gotta stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Into the box now. Justin Bour, 2 hits in 3 at-bats. Hector Santiago is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Lays off 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Fielder number 5.
He's set and the pitch.
Myers.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Molina rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Safe. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score. Now in the box, Jonathan Schoop. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Right fielder.
Standing in, Byron Buxton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
First baseman,
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Mauer.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Greg Garcia.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Mauer ranging into shallow right, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Catcher Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Myers on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Colton Wong will stand in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit hard to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier with a great stop. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Wil Myers. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scope has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Eduardo Escobar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Marcell Ozuna.
Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Jonathan Schoop is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Oh, and he botches it. Now in the box, Greg Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hey now.
Garcia.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Dexter Fowler.
Tyler Clippard comes on to pitch now.
Pitching for the Twins. Number 19.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this one gets away. Throw goes to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the ground up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. The tag, and he is out. On to Mauer. It's a double. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Garcia is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. A hit in 2 tries so far. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming on is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Joe Mauer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch inside, the throw. One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to Zach Duke. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Justin Bour. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
3-1. Here it is. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Second baseman, Eddie Rosario.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out. Now batting, Max Kepler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the 2nd out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Up next for the
Coming to
Twins,
the plate now,
center
Kevin
fielder,
Kiermaier. He
Kevin
was retired via the ground
Kiermaier.
ball last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason.